Hey, g'day. Today's story is about the time that a panther rocked up to my dad's house. So, I've grown up in this incarnation, presently with the name Cain, in a family named of Moonin. So, which is fascinating because it's like neurologically, if people say that with an accent, it sounds like the Cain and the Moonin family. It's just kind of celestial, and maybe that's part of why I've been guided on this psycho-spiritual path. So I was about to the story. Was at home. I was about maybe 15, 16 at the time. My parents were still together. And we'd gotten this cat. There was a cat for sale sign out at some place, or a rural property. And so we got up there to look at these cats. And there's one cat that just didn't want to hang out with the other cats. It was just like always hanging around behind this object. And I was like, I've got to have this cat. And it had this little diamond on its head, and these little white paws. So I thought I was going to call it Diamond, I was going to call it Socks. I don't know what the cat's name, I think we call him Xavier or something like this. So this cat goes around and finds all the mutants, like Xavier and the X-Men. So it just kept bringing back other cats. Like, we're in a rural property in the middle of the forest, and it would just bring back a Persian cat, just like with a collar on. It's like this beautiful, but it's like got mange. It's like, this cat's worth a lot. And then, so one day I'm coming around the corner of their house, and as I step over the corner, there's a panther, and it's like 10 meters away from me, and it's just still, and it's just there, and it's like knee height, sort of, and it's like its body length. Probably like, I don't know, maybe a meter or so, but then its tail is the same length of its body. It's jet black, and it had tiny little cat ears. It was a cat's head. It was just a big cat, jet black eyes. And I turned to go around the corner. I was like, "Oi, Dad, check this out!" And I came back. It was gone, without a sound at all, gone. And this was in Mulgoa, near Notre Dame. Now, if you're ever out on Mulgoa Road, that area, Notre Dame used to be a private zoo, and the guy got done for tax evasion, so I was told. And he out of vengeance or whatever, he set all the animals free. And he had these breeding pairs of all these animals, and lions and tigers and bears, oh my, yes. And we grew up, if you go to my grandma's house, my dad and that lot, they used to hear the lions roaring over the valley and stuff like this, just like, where in Australia, aside from Bob Irwin's house, are you going to hear this, right? So, so the panthers they could never find, when like the hunters, they went around and tried to round up all the animals, and they found most of them, but they couldn't find the panthers. You'll never find a panther. The panther finds you. Yeah. Now, in my book, I mention this too, because in certain tribes, they say that the panther chooses you for the shamanic life. And I studied under at least a few shamans in my journey, and I've studied naturopathy, a bit of Chinese medicine for over a decade now, a whole bunch of different things, Arabic Unani medicine, a bit of indigenous medicine, hence I wrote a book on the topic. So it seems that God has been guiding me in this incarnation to go on this path of like a shepherd of the flock type deal. So that's an odd thing. But yeah, panther. They're out there. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. There is some dispute. Some people say that there is native panthers in this country. I don't know. I'm not sure. But they're out there. They're definitely out there. Anyway, be safe in the woods. Always bring a friend. Blessings.